Now, we would like to move on to the keynote speech session. Today's keynote speaker is the International Director of the Toastmasters International, Balraj Arunasalam, and a distinguished Toastmaster. He is responsible for Regional 13, which the region that our District 76 belongs to. He will talk to us about the language of leadership.
続きまして、基調講演に移らさせていただきます。ディストリクト76が所属するリージョン13を担当されているトーストマスターズインターナショナルのインターナショナルディレクターバルラジ・アルナサラム様よりリーダーシップに関わる用語の意味についてお話しいただきます。
Please join me in welcoming the International Director Balraj Arunasalam to the podium with a big hand.
おはようございます。ようこそ Fall Conference 1000 Points of Light. Members of District 76 in Japan. Mr. District Governor Kanso, Lieutenant Governor Education and Training Kazuko, Lieutenant Governor Education and Marketing Keith, and all your district officers, current and past district governors, club officers, members of District 76. I'm honored and privileged to stand before you in your fall conference when you touch 1000 points of your own life and others' lives. It's a great moment and I'm privileged to be here to share some of my insights about the Toastmasters program. And let me welcome you and please talk with me whenever you see me after the recess times. And so let us begin with some understanding of the audience. How many of you were not here yesterday? Can you raise your hand up? Not here. Thank you. So to you, I would have to first extend my greetings for being here with us this morning. And I also wish to place on record that we from the International Board bring greetings to everyone here, and we will offer our prayers to all those victims in the recent tsunami on March 11th, and we will also offer our prayers for fast recovery of normal life to all those affected, still not settled. From the World Board and from my country, Sri Lanka, and District 82, which comprises of all clubs in India and Sri Lanka. And I first, at the outset, wish to congratulate every one of you seated in this audience for a singular reason. One reason, that you from Japan hold a world record already in District 76. What's that record? You have the highest retention rate of members in the world. I salute you for that. That shows leadership stability, that shows leadership service, and that shows members' keenness to learn. And the power of the Toastmasters program is truly felt in Japan. And I want you to extend our warm greetings on that and congratulate you, and please keep marching forward towards a very strong district in the world. And I will share some insight also on district distinguished program from next year. I have no doubt that District 76 will be a President's Distinguished District next year. I have no doubt of that. And I'm 1000% sure when you stand in 1000 points of lights. Why do I say that? That's the magic of the Toastmasters program, my friends. The board has realized to change the structure of the program, to change the criteria for President's Distinguished District after 87 years. It's true, my district, 82, is a new district compared to Japan. It's a very new district. But it has stood 4 years in a row, district number 1 in the world. But as an international director and member of the board, am I happy now? No. When the board or the previous board suggested the change of the criteria of President's Distinguished District, Select Distinguished District and Distinguished Districts, well, the first one to raise my hand, I embraced the new Distinguished District program. Why? I want to be number 1 again. It's not about a single district being number 1 in the world all the time. It is about spreading the message of Toastmasters in its true sense. And the DCP program, are you aware of the DCP program? Yes. Yes. Now the DCP program may be perceived differently in the past, but it is not anymore. It is the magical power of the Toastmasters program. You will see some of you have not been in the leadership track or district leadership track. You will not understand the power of the DCP program. The board has realized, and the Distinguished District program from 1st July 2012 will be measured starting from the club, area, division, district at the same level. And again, why is DCP important? Don't you need an audience to speak? Do you like to speak in front of 6 people? Do you like to be heard in front of 20 people or 6 people? 20. Yes. That is why a charter strength of a club is important. Now I, for one, have established many clubs in District 82, probably more than 50. But I never encourage anyone to start a club with less than 30 members. Why? We have, I'm sure you know, I know, everyone knows that our world attendance at meetings is not more than 60%. And if you have more than that, I salute you. 60 to 70%. 60% is the least that we have or we should have at a meeting. Because if you just dwell into the DCP program, forget the DCP. DCP is not important, but your experience at a Toastmasters club is the primary objective of becoming a Toastmaster. You need to harness the power of sharing knowledge. You need to harness the power of becoming a faculty over the years of your Toastmaster membership. And to do that, you must have 17 people at a meeting. If you want 3 members to play table topic role, president role, Toastmaster role, evaluators, individual evaluators for 3 speeches at least, and 3 speakers, table topic speakers, sergeant at arms, all these roles, if you put down the names and the list by positions, you will minimum require 17 to 18 people. So if you keep playing dual roles, triple roles, is the meeting interesting?
No.
No. And everyone who come into the meeting must be able to have the opportunity to speak, to lead. So 30 members, 60%, 18 members attending. That is why I recommend 30 members when you start that. 20 members, 60% attending, 12 members, and 17 roles to play. Do your own research. I leave this thought with you to harness the power of the Toastmasters program. And the DCP is only a measurement which has been tried, tested, realized by the whole international community of Toastmasters to work, to have the best experience that a member could get out of a club. To get the best out of the Toastmasters club, you need to get the input, the best of the membership experience. So that, my friends, is DCP, and that, my friends, is the harnessing the power of the Toastmasters program. And now, having said that, I will just run through for the benefit of the members who are here with us today. Where leaders are made, I have shared this yesterday. I'll just go a little fast because I'm sure we are in the English speaking contest and every one of you understand me. Anyone who cannot understand me? Yesterday I spoke less. I was reduced my speed so that everyone understood me. It is not that I can't speak fast. Today I will go a little faster because they have enough to cover. Right? So these where leaders are made it's only a brand name. Do not get confused with saying why where leaders are made. I didn't join to become leader. I joined Toastmasters to become a better speaker. Please do so. That's the primary objective, and I will share with you. All of you know Coca-Cola brand? Very much? Toyota?
Yes.
Yes? Pride of the Japanese nation. Right? Worldwide supply chain management, Toyota model. Coca-Cola, $37 billion just for that name. But do you drink Coca-Cola? No. Where? How can you drink Coca-Cola? You drink only the content inside that bottle. It is the drink, it is the juice, it is the recipe. It is the sugar, it is the water that you drink. Where leaders are made is the same. It is only a brand. What is inside is communication, leadership, time management, one's own life's philosophy, PowerPoint presentations, all 75 different skills that the advanced manual offers to you, and all the training kits that the library has. That, my friends, is Toastmasters. This is just a brand name created to speak one language throughout the world, to re-emphasize the brand without confusing the world audience and our membership at large. Otherwise, when you walk into a district conference, especially the spring conference, when the year ends, you will see 60 to 70 different teams. Every club, every area, every division, the district has different teams. Which one to follow? Now we have one message, one color, one logo, throughout the world. So that is how where leaders are made was created. That is how the board thought that we must share one message. We must have one brand. And you can run it your own way, according to your cultures, traditions, and enjoy the best experience of the Toastmasters program. Vision has not changed. I'll go a little faster. Our vision has not changed. It is one and the same old 87-year-old vision. We have not changed. And mission has not changed. Our mission is to create a supportive, mutually supportive environment for members to foster and harness the power of communication and leadership skills in a very friendly environment. Our mission has not changed. It is the same. And our values have not changed. We uphold the 4 core values everywhere, and I uphold this value even in my company. Everything that I do now, because I'm a Toastmaster, I do it with this. For the last 5 years, because of these 4 words, in my company I have not lost a single staff member. Because I'm no more a boss. I'm no more a boss. I'm a friend. I don't command, I request. I don't order, I please. It's about the relationships we build, and it's about integrity that we hold. Integrity is not honesty, it's about the sincerity. It's about the service mind that you need to have. So, we have not changed that. We are very firm in servicing our members. We will expand the leadership program, and you will see that you will have fantastic leadership program. Very soon, the board is doing its best to fast track the thinking behind the importance of creating leadership program manuals very soon. You will have them. Our strategic objectives of the board is just these 3. It is 4. Growth and retention, education and training, revenue, global impact. So, just to dwell upon growth and retention. Retention, the best in the world, I stand before you. And growth, 19 prospective clubs in Japan. Congratulations. This is just what we want to do. What we are trying to only help the districts. Education and training, we are developing every day. Program is evolving every day at the board level and at the international level. Revenue, every club has the opportunity to earn revenue, not personally, to develop members, to support district officers, to support area governors, division governors. Through the power of the Speechcraft program. How many of you have seen the Speechcraft manual in the Toastmasters program? Can you raise your hand? Right. That's only 5-6 people. Just see the Speechcraft program, Speechcraft kit in your clubs. Buy them. Share it with near and dear company, corporate executives. Price them reasonably and earn that money to develop your own members. It is permitted by the TI policy and protocol document. Help your district officers. Pay them 100% their travel. Sponsored by the club, because you need leaders to serve. You need the leadership arm, very strong, to be able to give the 123 million people of Japan the Toastmasters skills. We have only 2,500 members. So our job is very far, our road is rough, we need to travel that. So see for the best programs that you could Get from the Toastmasters library and share it with your members in the corporate executives, communities, societies around you. Don't force them to become Toastmasters. They will join Toastmasters. You just have to spread the philosophy of Toastmasters. Spread the power of the Toastmasters program. I will talk a little bit about power all the time. Global impact is what I explained in our brand creation. That's why we call ourselves where leaders are made. Shall we applaud this brand? Shall we have Now, why did you applaud? But I asked you to applaud because of a reason. It's a 5-month-old brand launched on the 17th of August in 2011. We have already recognized, be proud that we have been rated the best brand in America, offered with a very big achievement success celebrative award just in 5 months. Imagine where we will walk with this brand in the future. You will hear them. There will be a communication reaching to district officers. You can share it with them. That's why I asked you to applaud. Be proud. So we have just this. It's a chicken and egg situation. Whether it is communication or leadership, whether it is leadership or communication. Right? So it's just both. Whether the chicken came first or the egg came first, don't worry. But eat the chicken. More eggs to produce. Right? Enjoy the taste, the buds of the flesh of the Toastmasters program. This is the power of the Toastmasters program. Just keep your mind always engaged, glued to see what's in it for me. Why am I a Toastmaster? What's in it for me? So that you could definitely get the best out of the Toastmasters program. Keep your mind always open so that you can get the power of the Toastmasters program. See this child so inquisitive. Just be inquisitive always to see what can I get out of Kasuko. Not money, knowledge. We are a transformation engine. We transform people into better speakers, better leaders, better human beings. Right? We are in the business of sharing knowledge. Right? So please be inquisitive and increase your desire to better yourself and better everyone who comes in front of you. Care. It's humanity. It's service. I'll come to those words later. The mother is so much attached to the child in caring. Our leaders need to care our members. We as members need to care our guests who walk into our clubs. We need to follow up. That's service. Service to the member. This is the Toastmasters program, to me personally. It is all about the fire that we have in us. It's the power that we have in us. It is the oxygen that gets into this fire, makes it, and then the flame is right there on top. One side is communication track, the other side is the leadership track, and right on top is the DTM flame burning. Yes. So you need to have the core, the ember, to be able to create that spark which can spread 1,000 points of light. Have the courage to stand before any audiences in the world. Forget whether it's Toastmasters or non-Toastmasters. Harness the power of courage. See this Red Indian who just took the ocean ride. So that's what Toastmasters actually do to you. You joined the club to speak, but you never spoke sometimes because we did not have the courage to stand in front of such an audience. If you told me in 1994 or 95 or even in 2002, when we were a single club in the country, Sri Lanka, we were a single club in 2002 in Sri Lanka and 7 clubs in India. Yes. And 2003, incidentally, I became the president. The 19th president of my home club. I thought we should share this. I thought we should share this knowledge with everyone. Why are we keeping it a secret? And with a collection of people, not me alone. You can never do anything alone. With a group of people, today we have 68 clubs in the country. We have 7 clubs to 270 clubs in India. The evolution of District 82 has given birth to a new district in 41. So all this happened because of leaders. It's about leaders and the courage to be able to stand in front of an audience. In 2002 or 2001, if you told me to stand in front of you, Japan, I would go to the topmost floor and see whether I can suicide. Why do I take a risk? Because I did not have the courage. I come from a non-English speaking family. My father and mother does not speak English. I went to a local school, a famous school, but a local school. Medium of instruction, mother tongue. So you and I have the same problem. I became a speaker, I became a leader, I became a better boss, I became a better husband, I became a better father because of the courage I had to learn, keenness to learn, to grow. It's not worth being just right and rotting. Just be green and growing. Always be green and growing. After 22 years in Toastmasters, I'm here to learn from you. I'm here to share the power of the Toastmasters program. These are my leadership language. These are my words that I would like to leave with you, but I'm not going to talk about every word because of owing to time. I'd love to come back to Japan to do another workshop. Why? We are the most humble nation that I have seen in the world. I salute you. So, I will touch upon certain words which embraces the Toastmasters program, and I will touch upon certain words which is very powerful because of the Toastmasters program, which you could harness the skills of these words that I am going to share. But otherwise, all these words is the Toastmasters program in my leadership of language. And so to you all and new members, past and present district officers, current incumbent club officers, have your own language of leadership. It's not about Balraj's language. Vision. Have your own vision. How you want to perceive your life and where do you want to go? Where do you want to be in 5 years? Do you want to be international director? Please be so. I will help you. We want someone from Japan to serve on the board. We want Japan to be President's Distinguished District. We want Japanese origin to be from a member of the District 76 to be a region advisor. Discipline is a core to one's life. Many of you have asked, in District 67, we had 76, 7 and 6, and we had Taiwan 6 and 7. Ask me, Balraj, how do you find the time for Toastmasters? One skill that I will share of discipline is time management. We need to manage our time. Right? Toastmasters is a voluntary service organization. I don't get paid for to be here. Right? But the priceless experience of my Japanese visit cannot be paid for. Right? And how do I manage time? I have a simple philosophy of my own. I exactly know what I want in life. How much money I want in this financial year. My ambition may be to become Bill Gates. But I can't just think of Bill Gates and ruin my life. I know what I have. I know what I want to do. I know how much money I need to live. So, best is to discipline yourself. Just fix your wants. What do you need in life? What do you want to do in life? And you will find time for everything in life. If you really know what you want in life. I know my exact, all my planning produces extra time. Budgeting produces extra time. Here and there, leave a cushion. Leave free time. I have free time. When I go to office, my discipline is I do not open my personal computer for the first three hours because I will not do my office work. Only Toastmasters. When I go home, I do not open my personal computer for the first 1 hour. I first need to speak to my wife, gives me food, and take care of me. I'm here because of them. I need to call my 2 children who are studying in India. Finish that, open my computer, because once you open the computer, Facebook takes your time, Toastmasters take your time. That's discipline. If you know really what you want in life, whether you want to build relationships, whether you want to build friendships, whether you want to call someone who is dear and near to you, whether you want to visit someone in a hospital, you will find the time if you know what you really want. That's my passion. To be here with you, my passion. Have your own passion built up. It could be anything. Let Toastmasters be one of your passions. Yes. This is the best vehicle that I have found in the whole world to build your passion, to harness your passion, to share your passion, to live your passion. You get into, I'm also a Rotarian. Anyone from Rotary here? Rotarian? Lions? Very good. You walk into such conferences in the world, I have been so. Everyone has a different agenda. What can I get out of Daniel? What business does he do? What can I get out of Keith? What can I get out of Panso? Everyone has a different agenda. Speak to one person, have yesterday the best eye contact demonstration yet. I'm trying to have eye contact today. You go to a Toastmasters conference and speak to Keith or speak to Keiko. I speak to Keiko. But in many conferences around the world of other organizations, I speak to Keiko. I shake hands with Keiko and speak to Daniel. Why? I can't miss him. I must get something out of this person and that person. But you go to a Toastmasters International Convention, a district conference, we are here for one common purpose. to learn and grow, to share our knowledge, to spread our knowledge. And you have time to do that. This is the power of the Toastmasters program, my friends. You must go to other organizations to see the best that we could get out of Toastmasters. Mental focus, mental agility, mental framework, everything will increase because you are a Toastmaster. I have found someone, I had a friend of mine. When I went to 2005, when I went to the international convention, someone, the MC came up opening, like then, today, came up and said, I recognize, so Mr. Justin Gray in the audience who is celebrating 101st birthday. 101st birthday. Seated in the first row, I was looking everywhere else, but he was just there. He just got up, like me, took a bow. Why? When I asked, Justin, why are you here in Toastmasters? 101 years old. My mental focus increases every day because I have someone to speak to. Every 2 weeks, I have someone to listen. So I search the web, go to the internet, find material in order to share my knowledge. So I am focused always. My focus is because of Toastmasters. So you can, this is the way that you can harness these skills using the Toastmasters program. It's a life-changing organization. I've already spoken on this. There is nothing else higher than the call of humanity, higher than the call of service. And here you have the best opportunity as a club officer to be able to serve someone. As a district officer, you have the opportunity to serve 2,500, 5,000 members. I had 10,000 in my district. Yes. So, here is humanity that comes within you. When you share, when you care, you will just, I have changed. I used to get every 5 minutes, I used to get angry at home and in office. If this mic is not kept here and if it is here, 5 minutes about that. Today, because I have built my humanity because of the evaluation program in the Toastmasters. If I am able to get criticized by Azuma, why am I getting angry with my wife? Evaluation just builds in you. It just absorbs in you to be able to humane. And then you turn into humanity. So leaders reckon, how much time do I have? 10 more minutes. So leaders recognize that they have opportunity to help make all those with whom they come into contact. That is my humanity language. In Toastmasters, we have no caste, creed, religion, color, nothing. My leadership language, my leadership success, I never dreamt that I would be a leader. I would be an international director on the board. I thought I will not be fit to be a club president. Right? But I have one philosophy very strong in me. Is that help anyone who come and stand in front of you and seek help. Forget his name, forget his color, forget his religion, caste, creed, race, nothing. Just help anyone and everyone who will come in contact with you, my friends. That the best opportunity that I get out of the Toastmasters program. Diverse cultures. I had 23 different languages in District 83. 23 different traditions. 813 dialects, as I said yesterday. 23 important festivals to wish. Yes. get the opportunity to work with diverse cultures? And then where will you get the opportunity to feel the sensitivity of the diverse cultures, their feelings? All these are possible in Toastmasters. You get into a club, you have a Sri Lankan, you have a Japanese, you have a Irish, you have a British, you have a Sri Lankan, you have an Indian. We have members in District 76. I have met so many non-Japanese people. So you're harnessing membership from diverse cultures. So that is what is my leadership philosophy is all about. And when you do that, you will build your charisma. And be a charismatic person, be a charismatic leader. Because that's what you really need. Intuitions is what you really need to work on. If I am very intuitive, to be able to transform someone and then say, if Daniel had, or Mari had a different perception, how can my intuitions, I will have intuitive skills to build that I will change Mari. Because her perceptions towards Toastmasters is different. My intuition says that she has absorbed differently. So I'll work around her. And as leaders, another leadership philosophy I have, don't work at people, work around the people so that they will build. So those are powers that you can have. Do you want to be a cow? Or do you want to be a bird in leadership? There's a leader and there's so many followers. Yes, good for charisma, right? But don't be that leader. Don't have always followers. It's not worth it. You have to encourage leaderships, right? You have to encourage leadership so that you can really be a positional leader, right? So that you will have your own language of leadership and then also lead with a lot of sense in leadership. Step back and step up. Here, my friends, is what you need as a leader. Don't have always people following you. And always Balraj, the best district governor. Balraj, the best president. Balraj, a fantastic international director. But what is it about me? I want to be recognized all the time. So am I truly building leaders? I'm afraid not. Be like that, that group of birds, and here is the leader. And when that leader is tired, what does it do? Changes leadership. Step back and leave another bird to lead and be followed. So I just obey my district governor. I can be a district international board member, but when I get into my club, I respect my president, and I call him president. He said, "Oh, don't call me president. What is this? You are no. You are my president. District governor, you are my district governor. No, your history. That was history. But today you are the service arm. You are in the highest call of service to humanity. Be like that group. Be like that word. Step up, step back, and then write your own language of leadership. My friends, just break free of yourselves. Understand the power of the Toastmasters program. Just dwell into the program, and then you will harness the true power and the meaning of the Toastmasters philosophy and the Toastmasters program, you will not believe that you will discover a whole new world in you. Your horizons will open out. And you will see the Toastmasters in a different perspective. You will see life in a different perspective. Just be that, break free, understand, discover a whole new world so that you can learn your own and write your own leadership language and become the author of your own book in leadership. Don't keep quoting all those great leaders in the world. It's about you. It's just about Kazuko. And many of you whom I have met, write your own philosophy and your own language of leadership so that you will not be ripe and rotting, but always be green and growing. Be authentic, as one of our speakers said. Just be yourself. Be authentic. Leave a legacy in your own language of leadership. And write your own book, my friends, so that you will definitely become the best leader you want to be, the best leader you want to be in Toastmasters and outside that. Let us do it together as Toastmaster Kanbari Masho. Arigatou gozaimasu. Enjoy the power of leadership. I will take up any questions later. I wanted to share with you the most that I could do, and that's why I did not open question time. It's just 10:20, and I want to start. Enjoy them.